Namaskaram everyone, hoping that you are doing good. In this video we are going to discuss some more important problems and solutions of averages topic. This is the second video in our average series. So let's get started. In a yoga class there were 12 members. 2 members left the class and 4 new members joined. If the average age decreased by 4 years and the total age decreased by 2, what is the new average of the class? It is given that previously there were 12 students in the yoga class and their average age is we don't know, so we have taken it as x, and the sum will be 12x, 12 into x, 12x. Later 2 members left the class and 4 members joined, so the class new strength is 14 members and the average was decreased by 4 years, so we have written x minus 4 and the sum will be 14 into x, 14x, 14 into minus 4 is minus 56. It is also given that the total age was decreased by 2 years. So we'll take 12x minus 2 equal to 14x minus 56. After all the simplification we get x equal to 27. Here x equal to 27 is the old average. This one x equal to 27 is old average, but they have asked to identify the new average. So 27 minus 4 equal to 23 years. Option C is the right answer. I hope you understood the first question. Let's move on to the second one. In a class of 50 students, the average weight of all the students was calculated to be 68.3 kgs. It was later observed that two weights were wrongly recorded as 53.4 and 46.2 instead of 58.4 and 50.2 kgs respectively. What will be the new average weight if the incorrect values are corrected? It was given that the average of 50 students is given as 68.30 kgs, but they have recorded two observations as wrongly. So instead of 58.4 and 50.2, they have recorded 53.4 and 46.2. So we have to add the extra kgs. How many kgs? The difference between these two is 5 kgs and the difference between these two is 4 kgs. So we have to add 9 kgs to the average. But we should not add this 9 directly to the 68.3 kgs because this is the average value. So we have to find out the average for this 9 kgs also. That's why 9 by 50. When we now this 9 by 50 can be added to the 68.3 and the new average can be attained. So for a simplification purpose, I have multiplied the numerator and denominator with 2. It has become 9 into 2 18, 50 into 2 100. After the simplification, I got 6848 by 100. So the new average is 16.48. Option A is the right answer. Moving to the third question. The average marks obtained by Srinu in Sanskrit in Sanskrit, science and social science are 68. It was later observed that his marks in science were wrongly calculated as 81 instead of 72. If all the marks were out of 120, what was his actual percentage? So it was given the average of 3 subjects is 68. But in one subject 9 marks have been added extra. So we have to deduct this extra 9 marks. But we are not allowed to deduct 9 directly to the 68. We have to identify the average of that 9 as we have discussed earlier. So the average of 9 is 9 by 3. Now this can be deducted from the complete average 68. And 68 minus 3 equal to 65. The total maximum marks is given as 120. So 65 by 120 into 100, 26 25 is 100. Consider this 65 as 66 and 6 11 is 66. 11 5 is 55. In the numerator we have added one value. So in the answer we have to deduct certain amount. So the nearest value to 55 and slightly lesser than 55 is only one option is there, 54 1 by 6. This is the mixed fraction, 54 1 by 6, 56 2 by 3. All these are the mixed fractions. The slightly lesser value to 55 is only one option, that is 54 1 by 6. Option B is the right answer. Moving to the fourth question. The average weight of 40 students in a class is 55 kgs. 6 of them, whose average weight is 52 kgs, left the class. and another set of 6 students whose average weight is 42 kgs joined the class. What is the new average weight of the class? It is given the average weight of 40 students as 55. So the sum will be 55 into 40. Okay. Now what happened? 6 students whose average weight is 55 have left the class. So whose weight is 52 kgs have left the class. So minus 6 into 52. Again, 6 students whose average weight is 42 kgs were joined. So the sum will be 6 into 42. That's why plus 6 into 42. Now take 6 from both these terms, and if we calculate, minus 10 will comes 52 minus 52 plus 42 minus 10 comes minus 10 into 6 is minus 60. If we deduct 2200, if we observe the difference between 2260 is 2140. So the new average is 2140 by 40, that is 53.5. Option A is the right answer. Moving to the fifth question. The average salary of entire staff in an office is 150 rupees per month. The average salary of officers is 450 rupees and that of non-officers is 80 rupees. If the number of officers are 14 and find the number of non-officers, we can use the allegations and mixture method to do this problem. So it has given the average salary of officers is 450, average salary of non-officers is 80, and the average salary of entire staff is 150. So we'll observe the differences. 450 and 150 difference is 300. Differences between 150 and 80 is 70. 0 0 cancel. 7 is to 30. 7 parts value. Officer strength is 14. That is 7 into 2 14. We were asked to identify the 30 parts value. That is 30 into 2 60. There are 60 non-officers. I hope you understood this one. Let's move on to the sixth question. The average mark of a class is 39. The marks obtained by 4 of them are 5, 12, 15 and 19. And the average mark of the remaining students is 44. Find the number of students in the class. Average of x students is 39 and the sum will be 39 into x. Okay. Marks obtained by 4 students is given as 51. If we eliminate the marks of these 4 students 51 from the total average, the new average becomes 44. That means the new sum will be 44 into x minus 4. Why minus 4? Because we have eliminated these 4 students among the x number of students. It is also given 39x minus 51 equal to 44x minus 176. 44 into x 44x, 44 into minus 4 is minus 170x, minus 176. Why minus 51? Because we have eliminated those 4 students marks 51 from the entire marks of the class 39x. After the simplification we get x equal to 25. This is the x is the 25 is the class strength. Now seventh question. A batsman makes a score of 58 runs in the 15th innings and thus increases his average by 3 runs. What is the average after 15th innings? After scoring 58 runs in the 15th match, the average was increased by 3 runs. So let us consider the average as the old average as x. Now it has to be increased. So x plus 15 into 3. What is 15? This is for 15 matches and the average was increased by 3 runs. So 15 into 3 plus x. We got x equal to 13. This 13 is the old average. They asked to identify the average, new average. New average is 3 runs more than the old average. So 13 plus 3 equal to 16. Here we have to follow the average plus increase formula. Option C is the right answer. I hope you understood all the problems and solutions. Thank you for watching. Keep learning and be happy.